Hi everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. In this video, we are going to learn about arrays in JavaScript. This is an intermediate topic and we will explore how to create array, some common methods, and then move into three very powerful higher order methods: map, filter, and reduce. Now, first, why should we even care about arrays? Well, arrays let us store multiple values in a single variable. Instead of creating 10 different variables for 10 numbers, we can put them all inside one array. They also help us organize and process data efficiently. And arrays are absolutely everywhere in loops, function, API, and real world apps like form, table, and even UI list, etc. So mastering array is a must for every JavaScript developer. Now, so what exactly is an array? Technically, an array is a special type of object that store order collection. If every element in an array has an index, and index always start from 0. That means the first item is at index 0, second at index 1, and so on. And here is the best part: arrays in JavaScript can hold any type of value, number, string, object, even function inside them. Now let's move to VS Code and see this how example of an array. If you see, let fruits is equal to apple, banana, and mango. If you console this console.log fruits, you will get apple, banana, and mango as an array in the square brackets. And for a single value, you have to by using this index value 0, 1, 2, and so on. As you see, at the index 0 you will get apple, at index 2 you will get mango here. So this is a simple basic example of array. Now, creating an array, there are multiple ways to create an array in JavaScript. The most common way is using the array literals in the square brackets. Simply put value inside the square bracket, and we can also use the array constructor through it less common. And finally, we can start with an empty array and keep adding value using the push method. Now let's move to VS Code and make these. If you see, let number is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to just write the numbers here, and most of the time you are using this method array literals. Next is the using array constructor. Let colors is equal to new array, and write the value here: red, green, blue, and console.log colors. And last one is the push method. Just create an empty array by using the square bracket and write arr.push item 1, arr.push item 2, and console this. If I run this, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this value. By using the array constructor, you will get red, green, blue, and by using this push method, you will get item 1 and item 2 here. Now, always array or some common array method. Array come with a lot of built-in method that makes working with them super easy. Some of the most common ones are push, add to end, and pop removes the last element, shift remove the first element, unshift adds an element at the beginning, and length and tells us how many items are inside the array. Let me show you in the VS Code some these methods. If you run this, you will get this. So there is basically a text array which contains HTML, CSS, and JavaScript as a string value. Now, by using the tech.push, I just add a new technology here, React, at the end. If you see, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and now the React is also in this array. If I write tech.pop, I will just remove the from the end. This React is removed from the end index. Now tech.shift, it removes the element from the first index. As you see here, the HTML is removed from the array. Now tech.unshift node.js, it adds the value at the starting index. Like here, you will see node.js is that 0th index. In last, you will see tech.length. It gives the length of the array. As you see, the length is equal to 3. Node.js, CSS and JavaScript is only here. So these are some basic arrays method: push, pop, shift, unshift and length. You will mostly use these methods in the future and in projects. Now there are some higher order methods. These are special methods that take function as arguments. They are super useful because they allow us to transform, filter and even reduce an array into a single value. The three most important ones are map, filter and reduce. So let's see them in action. First one is the map method, creates a new array with the transform value. So let me show in the VS Code in a practical way. So if you see, let map nums and the values are 1, 2, 3 as an array form, and in the square, this is a square variable and we are storing this, creating a new array by using this map method. Map.nums map, and we are square the value of each value. Here n gets 1, 2 and 3 one by one and store them as an array value in the square here. If I run this, I see the map nums value is 1, 2, 3, and when I use the square here, I just get 1, 4 and 9. If I write again n, I get cube of the values, like 2 raised to power 3, I get 8, 3 raised to power 3, I get 27 here. 3 multiply 3 multiply 3. So next one is the filter nums. As the name suggests, it filter out element based on a condition and give us only the element that pass the test. So if you see a filter nums array, and we have to get the values which are divisible by 2, means even numbers. So we have to write filter.nums filter, and here one by one value comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and check value here whether n modulo 2 is equal to 0 or not. If they are equal to 0, they are stored in the even number array. So if I run this code, I will get the base array is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the which pass the test are 2, 4 and 6 only in the even number array. Next one is the reduce method. This one is a little different. Reduce goes through the array and combines all the elements into a single value. We often use it for summing numbers, calculating averages, or even more advanced things like building objects. So let me run this code. If you see, I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have to sum the values of all of them. So reduce.num reduce, and it takes two values, accumulator as the initial value and the value of n, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So accumulator value is here. I initialize as a 0 value here. So if I run this code, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 as the initial value, this normal array, and the sum is 10. If I remove this and change the value from accumulator from 0 to 5, I will get 15 here, because 15 plus 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 2 8, and 8 plus 3 11, and 11 plus 4 15. So these are some basic most powerful array method: map, filter and reduce. So alright, let's quickly summarize what we learned in this video. Arrays let us store multiple value in one variable. We can create arrays using literals, constructor or push methods. Common method include push, pop, shift, unshift and length. And the higher order method we saw map, filter and reduce. So make working with arrays super powerful. So remember, map is useful for the transform, filter is for select, reduce is for calculate the one result. So that is for the arrays in JavaScript, and we will see more advanced topic in the upcoming videos. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to JDCodebase for more quick and practical tutorials.